In December 2012, a series of sinister events of historic proportions have led to a human rights catastrophe in the Central African Republic. CAR is one of the most underdeveloped countries in the world. What started as a struggle has turned into a nightmare, as a barbaric ethnic cleansing has engulfed the country. More than 300,000 men, women and children have fled their homes after witnessing the most horrific crimes in modern history. Ranging from mutilation, rape, butchery, and even acts of cannibalism. The United Nations Refugee Agency has described the situation as a humanitarian catastrophe of unspeakable proportions. Amnesty International have said that they have found bodies littering the streets. Babies as young as 7 months old have been slaughtered. Houses have been burned and looted, and dogs are feasting on human corpses. This nightmare continues to this very day, yet most of the world have turned a blind eye to this horror. Hundreds of thousands of refugees have fled the oppression in their very own country, only to be met by the harsh realities of the refugee camps. These camps don't have the basic living standards to survive these harsh conditions. Many elderly men, women and infants die in these camps due to these conditions, such as unclean drinking water, Earlier this year, Muntada Aid sent a team to Chad to help the refugees who were followed by Islam Channel, who are highlighting our work in the region.
Saeed, can you tell me what's going on here? How is this food going to be distributed?
Well, we work with our partners here who've been established in Chad for the last 20 years. And we've just come to this refugee camp where about 14,000 people have fled from a neighbouring CAR. And they've fled scenes of violence, they've fled scenes of horror, and they've arrived here. And what we're doing is we're distributing rice, sugar, oil, things that they're used to, things that they had when they were in the Central African Republic, the local produce there. And we're giving it to women and children.
Brother Kabir, you've just opened up this water well here at this refugee camp. Why is it important to have these sorts of water wells around?
Well, it's essential that people get clean drinking water. If we don't supply them with clean drinking water, they'll be having water from the pools and the rivers, and especially so many people living in such close proximity. There are 19,000 people living here. There's a risk of a major outbreak or a major epidemic if we don't supply them with clean drinking water. So it is essential that the wells are dug.
And how many wells would we need in this sort of a camp where there are 19,000 people currently residing?
Well, last month we built 4, and this month we've done another 4, and I think a lot more are necessary. But I can't say specifically exactly how many, but I think we need a lot more.
Okay.
Muntada Aid, being one of the first charities on the ground, have been providing refugees with food, shelter, medication and building water wells, so they have the basic essentials to survive. And you can be a part of this change and help Muntada Aid alleviate the cruel pain and suffering that these innocent men, women and children are going through, and bring smiles of joy to the thousands. Help the Central African Republic emergency. Donate now.